Welcome to the Thought of the Day podcast. For many years, I have published a Thought of the Day. I've shared this thought with anyone I thought might listen. My intent with the Thought of the Day was to encourage my peers and my students to reflect on the words and derive meaning from the quotation in their own right. This broadcast is intended to serve as encouragement to both students and educators. Hopefully, I will be able to add value to your day by sharing my thoughts and commentary regarding the passage. The Thought of the Day. How wonderful is it that nobody need wait a single moment before starting to improve the world? Anne Frank. The story of Anne Frank is an absolutely amazing tale. If you are not familiar with Anne Frank, I recommend you find a copy of the book and you spend the next 4 to 6 hours becoming acquainted with this amazingly resilient young lady. This quote, among many other similar to it, are a large reason you hear my voice today. This past summer, I reflected on ways I might have a greater impact in the field of education and in the lives of more students. When I started this project, I was nowhere near ready to produce content worthy of other people's time. I started writing, I started speaking, I started recording my thoughts. As I have written and blogged and presented, I have been able to streamline my vision and hone my thinking. As I persist, I will improve my craft and increase the number of students and the number of educators on whom I am able to have a positive impact. An old proverb tells us the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The second best time is today. I feel this directly applies to the Anne Frank quote. In education, we don't need the next big thing to make an impact in the lives of our kids. If we take this moment, this time right now, to find a kid and let that kid know that we are glad they're here. Let that kid know that he or she matters to the school, that he or she matters to the class, that he or she matters to you as an adult, that he or she matters to her peers. These small actions multiplied by all of the individuals and compounded over time are the single drops of water that will someday fill the pond. Why wait? Let's make the world, let's make your classroom, let's make your family a better place. Let's do it a little at a time. And let's not wait another single moment to do so. Thank you for spending just a few minutes with us today. If you found value in the time we have spent together, please leave a positive review on iTunes or wherever you listen to this podcast. You can join my professional learning network on Twitter at Nick_Schumacher, or subscribe directly on my website, www.nickschumacher.org. Remember, in life and leadership, if you want excellence, you need to communicate the vision, teach the skills, and expect the very best.